Okay, you guys, I'm gonna take a few cuttings. As you can see, she got lemons all over, so I'm not gonna bother none of the branches with all the lemons. I'm just gonna take little cuttings like this here. I'm working with one hand because I'm desperate. That ain't gonna work. That's a nice one right here. Okay, what I'm doing, I just took cuttings, and what I'm doing here is going to show you exactly what I did that I learned a couple weeks ago from a friend of mine, Rose 5150. I took cuttings, and this was the outcome. This is our cutting right here. We actually got roots. You see that? We got roots. And it got longer than it did yesterday when I first discovered them. So this is our PEEKABOO cup that I'm gonna make first. And then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with the cuttings that we just took off of Lillian, my giant Meyer lemon tree, all right? Okay, the first thing I did was mix up a bunch of PERLITE, about 60%, 70% PERLITE, the little stones, and 30% cocoa coir dehydrated. So I mixed that up in a bucket. Ugh. And this is what it looks like. That's what my mix is looking like right now. So it's mostly PERLITE with a little cocoa coir in the middle. Let me rinse my hand off real quick here. I've already mixed that up and got that together. So now what we're gonna do is make the PEEKABOO cup. Hold on one second. Okay, now this is how we make the PEEKABOO cup for nosy gardeners, okay? That you always want to get down in the soil and you start messing with your plant, trying to figure out whether it got roots or not. Sometimes you doing that can do more harm than good. So doing it like this, if you're a nosy gardener, 9 times out of 10, you are, just like me. You want to see what's going on in there and you want to find out, do you got roots growing? I mean, is this a waste of time? What? So this is how you do it. You take one clear party cup. I don't care where you get it from. And it's simple. Take some normal scissors and just cut the corner off of that sucker just like that. This side is shy. Okay, I'm gonna pinch it a little myself, get it started. You gotta hold your mouth right. And there you go. Okay, now you can see it's 2 little slits on each side. That's for drainage. And all you're gonna do from there, dark party cup, don't care what color it is, and you set your cup down in there. The reason I do this is because this one is to catch the water. When you water your cutting or your plant or your seedling, it drains out of here and it catches it in here so it's not all over the place, because usually when you're doing seedlings, most of the time it's gonna be, you know, inside, indoors. You don't want water dripping all over your house. So you put that down in there, and it also acts as, the plant think it's underground. So it's dark in there and, you know, it ain't gotta be so shy so it can come out and party like this one. So now when you are ready and you get nosy, you get curious, instead of disturbing your whole plant, all you gotta do is pick the whole thing up and see if you got roots growing or what's going on in there. You might see some infestation, some insects in there. That'll tell you everything. So that is your PEEKABOO cup. Now, let's fill it up. Okay, I'm going to take some of my PERLITE. Remember, about 70% PERLITE, 30% cocoa coir. And you're going to ask me, should I use peat moss? The way, I'm not going to say no, but the way I learned it from my friend, she uses cocoa coir, so that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to get some of my mix, and I'm going to pour this right in the PEEKABOO cup. Just about there, okay? So now that we got that filled, I'm going to put this over here and set it to the side. Now we're going to get our cuttings ready. Okay, I got my cutting. I got one of my cuttings. What I like to do before I get to working, I put them in a jar of nice clean water while I'm waiting so they don't dry out. So in the meantime, I'm going to cut all of these leaves off, and I'm only going to leave 3 because every one that I left only 3 or 2, they all took. So all of these leaves I'm taking off from the bottom. And I'm going to leave that very top one. I believe that. I like that. I'm going to leave it just like that. I'm going to leave those 3 on there. I'm even cut that one in half. Cut that one in half. I'm going to leave that one whole. Why not? So this is what we got. Now, what we want to do, what she told me to do is we want to make sure we leave at least 2 of these nodes. We want at least 2 under the soil because that's where the roots are going to come from. Okay? So, got my old trusty Swiss Army. And I'm going to cut right up to that node right there because I don't want no wasted energy. Right there. I'm going to cut at an angle. Now, I'm going to damage it a little bit. I'm going to scrape it. Let me make sure you can see that. I'm going to scrape that a little bit. We want to scrape it because that's where the root's going to come out. Okay? I'm just repeating what I did. It was successful, and I want to do it again. So I scraped it on both sides. I scraped it here, and I scraped it here. Nope. Just a little white, not one more. Okay? Now, this is something that I did, that I tried new on one of my other cuttings, and it was successful. Now, the way I was taught, after you scrape it, now you just stick it in this soil. But this is one thing that I added to the mix. My own raw honey that I get out of my beehives. Instead of using growth hormone, I use this. So, what I want to do, take a spoon, because this is some good stuff here. And just drizzle that on a little bit. Just like that. See it? Oh. Get that in there. All the way up at the cuts. Yes, that's delicious. Now, I'm going to set that to the side. Don't want to drip no good honey. I'm just going to make a hole. We can do that. Make a hole down in the cup, in the center. Right in the PEEKABOO. I don't want to go all the way to the bottom. Give the roots somewhere to play. Now, I take my cutting that's been scraped and with the honey on it, and that's the 2 nodes right there. That one at the bottom, and here's one. Now I'm going to take that down. I'm able to get 3 nodes in there. Now, this soil is already moist because I watered the cocoa coir before I did the mix. That's the only way you can get it from its rock solid state to this pliable state. And you guys, that's it. That's all I did right there to get this. That's all I did. And now I have a whole new, complete, perfect duplicate of my tree outside that we call Lillian. This huge, and I've had her now for about 6 or 7 years. So that's all we did. That's what she showed me how to do, and I'm going to plant. So far, I got tons of these that I'm about to do. So I hope this helped you out. I'm about to get busy because I'm so excited, and I can't wait till I be able to pick this one up and see those roots coming out the bottom just like that one. Okay? So, thanks you guys. We can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. Because I've never been successful till now. Sometimes you just need a good teacher, right? So, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you, and I hope you at least try it because it works. Trust and believe. That's the solution right there. The PERLITE and the cocoa coir. I've tried everything. I've been trying to do this for like 10 years. Never pulled it off. And a couple times I pulled it off, I think it was just a fluke. It wasn't me. So now I was showed exactly what to do. It works. So I hope this helped you, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Leah Farmer 73. I love you, and I'm out.